What's up, guys? Welcome to Fob's Scuttlebutt. You might have seen this video floating around. I just caught this and I knew I had to make a reaction video to it. We're going to talk about this Marine who took down 2 armed gunmen at a convenience store in Yuma, Arizona the other day, and he issued them a full open can of ass-whooping McMap style. So we're going to talk all about that. If you guys don't know, Marine Corps Martial Arts Program is the McMap, the training that the Marine Corps gets, and this guy instantly responds to a gun pointed in his face. And well, we're going to react to it here in a second. So let's talk about the circumstances behind this really quick. It says here that this Marine Corps veteran who did 4 years in the Marine Corps and achieved the rank of sergeant before getting out is being heralded for his quick reaction in disarming a would-be robber. His name is James Kilser, and it's all on video, so we're going to watch it here in a second. It says here these guys walked in. 2 of them, one with a bag, one with a gun. They're both hooded, they're both masked, and the guy whips out the gun at James, who immediately is going to take action, and then we'll see what happens next. And it says here, he hit him in the side of the head with a bag of drinks, taking the whole Twisted Tea memory from last year to a whole nother level. So bravo Zulu to this guy. It says here he served 4 years in the Marine Corps, rose to the rank of sergeant, got out in August 2011. He was a tactical air operations technician and deployed to Afghanistan in 2010. So thank you for your service. This happened at 4:30 in the morning at a Chevron gas station in Yuma. He works as a civilian now at Yuma Proving Grounds, or Yuma training area. If you guys have ever been to Yuma, all I'll say is this makes sense. The robber here ended up being a juvenile and was booked into the jail on armed robbery and aggravated assault charges. But sounds like the only aggravated assault was pointed in his direction. So let's see what happened here. So we got the convenience store security camera here. James is minding his own business, probably getting a rock star and some Twisted Teas to start his day off right out there at Yuma. You see here, maybe he's even playing the Arizona State Lottery, maybe grabbing a Choco Taco from the ice cream cooler over there. And it says on the sign here, too, on our left side of the screen, it says, line starts here, please. Must be the line for the ass whooping, because that's what happens when the robbers come in. Let's hit play on this video and see what goes down. So they walk in, guns drawn, and James immediately, he assesses the threat and he goes, I'm not scared of these punk kids. Grabs that gun. Let's see what happens here. So here's one thing that always bugs me. Is this really what's going on here? He cocks the gun as he walks in. This is a very inexperienced move. Your weapon should be in the correct posture before you walk in. If you're about to do battle or walk into combat, you want your weapon in the correct condition. So if his weapon wasn't in the condition he wanted it to, then you can already tell that he's a novice. He probably doesn't even know how to take the safety off of this thing. In movies, when they rack the weapon before they go into the shootout, that's always the dumbest thing that I've ever seen. What they would really be doing is ejecting the round that should already be in the chamber. So not a good look right there. Maybe he saw that and he goes, these guys don't know what they're doing. So what he does, if we go just scrub through this really quick, he goes for the upward swipe of the weapon. So he grabs around the barrel and around the assailant's hand. At this point, his finger is on the trigger too. His finger is on the trigger. And since he already cocked it, that's going into a single action. So this weapon could have fired at just the slightest amount of pressure, could have made this weapon fire. So he sees that and he understands the threat. Now the gun is pointed just off to his side at this point. So he goes in, his hand goes up. You see how he doesn't really lean in? His hand goes up first, not signaling, not showing the signs with his shoulder of what his next move is going to be. I don't know if that's on purpose or not, but good on him for that. And then he grabs the gun and points it upward, away from where it would hurt anybody if it did go off. So let's watch and see what happens with the rest of this playing out. Boom! Hits him in the head with that bag of Twisted Teas or whatever's in there. That's awesome. Takes him down. And look at his cowardly friend there who he takes a flop. He takes a flop right off the bat, goes right to the ground, and he's beating feet out that door because he's a coward. He's a punk. They're both punk cowards is what it is. So he beats it out that door. He doesn't want anything to do with helping his friend. Good. Luckily for James, that's what happened because, if he got his hands tied up with this other fellow over here and then the other gentleman decides to pull out a weapon of his own, James might not be in such a good position right here. All right, so that's it. That's the extent of the video shown on there. Luckily, the first guy who James took down was apprehended. It doesn't say what happened to the second guy, and everybody walked away from that situation safely. Bravo Zulu to James. Bravo Zulu. That's very brave of him to do. Very brave indeed. He is definitely living up to that Marine Corps reputation there, being fierce, taking that MIC-MAP training, being aggressive. He probably shot a kill right as he was doing that too. So bravo, Zulu, James, good job. The only thing I'll say is if you see this video and you think that you could go do the same thing and you're not trained, I wouldn't recommend it. Unless you think you're in imminent danger, you are going to be shot, I would recommend cooperating with an armed robbery, especially when you're outnumbered. If you are not trained in self-defense and martial arts and combatives, then don't think that just because you saw this guy do it that you can go do the same thing, because there were 2 gunmen there, and if that second person decided to pull out a gun and start shooting, this would have been a different story. So my recommendation to you guys is I applaud James. Bravo, Zulu. Good job, Devil Dog. But if you're not trained, if you're not a martial artist, and you find yourself in the same situation, don't expect that you're going to have exactly the same outcome. So please be safe out there, everybody. Good for him. Good for the Marine Corps out there. That's a good look. Proud of him. Proud of his buddy. I'm sure his buddies out there in Yuma are proud of him too. Thanks for watching this video, you guys. I'm glad I got to catch that one and share my reaction with you. If you like that kind of stuff, make sure you're subscribed to this channel where we have stuff like this literally all the time. So make sure you're sticking around for it. I look forward to talking to you all very soon. And for now, that's the Scuttlebutt. What's up, guys? Thanks for watching that video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and hit that subscribe button up in the corner here and check out this next video. If you want, in the description down below, there's links where you can get Scuttlebutt Show merch and find out how you can support the channel. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to talking to you guys very soon.